Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is football time in Oklahoma. Anthony Millendorf, the voice of the Wildcats, here with you high above Noble Stadium in Noble, USA, the home of the Bears, where we got a Class 5A matchup tonight. Class 5A1 Noble Bears versus your Class 5A2 Piedmont Wildcats. The 2022 season is officially here. And I've been talking to Coach Jeff Hall earlier this week and leading up to the season. And what I can tell you is that he is extremely excited, got a lot of young talent coming back, a lot of sophomores on this Piedmont Wildcat team returning for Coach Jeff Hall and company, and they should be in action tonight. We should see a heavy dose of number 10, Cannon Wood, a 6'2", 220 junior running back. Starting at quarterback should be number 14, Joshua Mars, a 6 foot, 190-pound junior coming back from last year. As I mentioned, a lot of sophomore talent on this team last year. Also at running back should get a heavy dose tonight of number 27, Israel Robles, 6'1", 200-pound junior. A lot of juniors when you look at this roster up and down the board for the Wildcats. Don't have my spotter boards as I'm standing outside tonight with the sun beaming down on my back. We're about 23 minutes away from kickoff here at Noble Stadium. The Noble Bears last season, pretty successful season, 8-3 on the season, did end up losing in the very first round of the playoffs last year, and that was against Guthrie. That was a 40-0 loss, but overall, very successful season. Took down the Blanchard Lions to start the season. Great 4A competition, 41-23. On the road again the next week, 6A competition. Only lost by 2 to Midwest City. And then, of course, they got a big win against your Wildcats in Week 3. That was a barn burner last year, 49-35. Don't see too many scores like that with the Wildcats. The Wildcats will get a heavy dose of the ground game tonight, as usual, with that flex bone offense. Like I mentioned, the Noble Bears rounded out the season 8-3, pretty successful year under head coach Greg George, but did fall in the first round of the playoffs. The Wildcats last season, kind of an up-and-down season, ended the season 5-6 overall. It did make it into the playoffs, ended up losing on the road at Lawton MacArthur 14-10, had a chance to win the game late and unable to punch it in the red zone. All of that's in the past, though. 2021 season behind us. 2022 season starts tonight in about 22 minutes. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. We're going to get the national anthem, and we'll be back here in just about 20 or so minutes for kickoff here in Noble at Noble Stadium. 5A competition, Noble Bears and your Piedmont Wildcats. Piedmont Wildcat football is on the air, powered by Squirtle TV. We'll be back.
action to the north end of the field as the Noble High School Band enters the stadium. Welcome to Noble, the Rose Rock capital of the world and home of the Bears. Named a top 10 livable community in Oklahoma and a top 10 graduation rated high school in the area. And now, from the north end of the stadium, let's welcome your Noble High School drumline. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022-23 Pride of Noble Marching Band. led by drum majors Emma Thompson and Craig Cunningham. Introducing the Pure Gold Dance Team. And your Noble High School cheerleaders. All right, everyone on your feet and clap your hands for the most famous state song in all the land, Oklahoma. Let's all raise our bear paws high and join the band in the singing of our alma mater.
What do they have to be for 5A? I don't know. We're in Piedmont. We have 1,500.
We're the biggest school in class
I was gonna say we're with Piedmont. So we don't know. I was gonna say we're with Piedmont, so we don't know. Yeah, no, we're with Piedmont. So who's your kiddo then? Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
We're broadcasting.
Yeah.
But we're both teachers at the high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I was gonna say I teach accelerated biology.
There he is right there. I don't have him in class. Yeah.
Our high school principal, Mrs. Crystal Standridge, invites you to honor America and all those who serve by rising and removing your hats to join the band in the playing of our national anthem, led by head band director, Mrs. Tristan Asbury.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. Anthony Mellendorf here with you. Piedmont Wildcat football back on the air. If you missed the intro, just about 20 minutes ago, I gave you an intro, kind of talked about last season, but that's behind us. It's time for football. 2022-2023 season kicks off tonight for your Piedmont Wildcats here tonight at Noble Stadium. Last year's game was a barn burner. Both of these teams went up and down the field all night long. Wildcats ended up losing that game 49-35. We'll see if we have to get, or if we end up getting a nice little treat like that. Of course, the Wildcats are coached by head coach Jeff Hall. Jeff Hall returning a lot of talent on this Piedmont Wildcat team. Did lose a few offensive linemen, but he has a bunch behind it. The stable keeps growing. Piedmont Wildcat captains making their way out to the field right now for the coin toss as you hear the band playing the fight song for the Noble Bears. And captains being escorted at about the 20-yard line right now, making their way towards the 50, as are the Noble Bears. Your Piedmont Wildcats tonight in white. White helmets, white jerseys, white pants. The Noble Bears in all blue tonight. White helmets, though, blue jerseys, and blue pants. As the band is going to exit stage right, which will be the south end zone. The referees are walking the captains down. We're going to listen to these captains here. So you just heard the captains for the Noble Bears.
Number 10, Cannon Wood. Number 14, Joshua Mars. Number 22, Jacob Anglin. And number 25, Brogan Hardy.
So you just heard the captains for the Wildcats. Number 10, Cannon Wood, 6'2", 220 junior. Number 14, starting quarterback. Number 14, Joshua Mars, 6 foot, 190-pound junior. Number 25 rather, 6'2", 225-pound junior offensive lineman Brogan Hardy. And you also heard number 22, they call this man Motor, Jacob Anglin, 5'10", 180-pound senior on this Piedmont Wildcat team, as they are going to meet at center field on the logo for the Bears. And the Wildcats, being the away team, will get the toss here as the captains do the honorary handshaking. Good to see some nice sportsmanship out there to start the season. This 2022-2023 season, we're about 5 minutes away from kickoff. The referee is giving both teams' captains instructions as the student section and band for the Noble Bears are preparing for the Bears to make their entrance in the south end zone, as the pom and cheer squads for the Wildcats are in the north end zone preparing to welcome out your Wildcats. Here's the call from the ref. The Wildcats have won the toss, and they have elected to receive the opening kickoff. And the Bears have decided to defend their south end zone, where they come out, where the Megatron is, the big scoreboard, as we are about 4 minutes and 10 seconds away from kickoff here in Noble. So the Wildcats, interesting decision to win the toss and take the ball, hoping to chew clock. That's what they like to do. Of course, the Wildcats run the flex bone offense, variation of the wishbone. You're going to get a heavy dose of runs all night long. Let's see if Coach Jeff Hall has something to dial up on this opening play once we get started. Last year, opening play of the game, decided to come out with a play action pass and had a wide open receiver that was unable to bring the ball in. That was Cole Riggs last season that was unable to bring that ball in for the Wildcats. However, let's see what Jeff Hall decides to go with tonight. Let's meet the other coaches for the Wildcats. Co-defensive coordinator Tom Morrison, co-defensive coordinator Terrence White, Coach John Bakewell, Coach Joe Mitchell, Coach Kevin Holman, Coach Zach Zeno, offensive coordinator Aaron Dillard, Coach Peyton Broom, Coach Derek Hatfield, Coach Chris Dunshee, Coach Austin Fearborn, Coach Jeff Klein, and Coach Russell Price. Our great athletic trainer for the Wildcats is Brian Smith. Our strength and conditioning coach for football is Coach Cade Aller. And Coach Taylor Pence is our director of sports performance and nutrition. Got great administrators here at Piedmont. Dr. James White, our superintendent, Mr. Sean Blankenship, our assistant superintendent, Miss Lisa Campbell, our other assistant superintendent, as the Wildcats are making their way out to the field to cap off this 2022-2023 season. As you hear the Piedmont Pride of Piedmont Marching Band, as the Wildcats make their way to the south end zone, and they're going to take a kneel there, have a quick discussion, and get ready to start this game here in about 2 minutes. The rest of our administration, our head principal at the high school, Mr. David Jewell, and our great athletic department led by athletic director Matt Bilyeu and assistant athletic director Matt Schellenberger. Coaching staff for the Noble Bears, head coach Craig George, assistant coaches Kyle Davidson, Tyler Solomon, Ray Crawley, Chris Jones, Keith Treat, Eric Hughes, Aaron Shockley, Colby Whitlock, Tommy Hand, Scott Millett, Hayden Lingle, athletic trainer Rebecca Bates, superintendent Frank Solomon, assistant superintendent John Myers. As the players are getting high fives at about the 20-yard line. And that's Coach Austin Fearborn giving them high fives down there. Good to see him excited. He's always excited and ready to go and fired up. Got a nice kick game as well. Always wears the nice Jordans, and I'm sure he's got a nice pair on tonight. It's kind of hard to see. Looks like he's got a pair of white shoes on tonight. I'm sure those are Jordans. As we are about a minute away here. Funny little sign the Noble Bears have here. It says, "Here, kitty, kitty, where's your litter box?" As we're about a minute away from the Noble Bears making their way out of the south end zone. And we'll get this game started. Pretty packed stadium to start this 2022-2023 season on both sides. Good turnout for the Wildcats. On the visiting side, a good group of students making their presence. As well as parents. And the Noble Bears side packed to the brim with people standing on the north end zone, as well as people sitting in the northeast side of the end zone in lawn chairs. So full stadium here tonight. Not even going to give you a guess on capacity, but what I can tell you is football season is here in Oklahoma, and the fans are excited, and we are too, as we are about to kick this game off live from Noble Stadium. As I mentioned last year, both of these teams had a kind of a barn burner, 49-35 win for the Noble Bears. We'll have to see what happens tonight. Should get a heavy dose of the run game from the Wildcats. We'll have to see what the Noble Bears decide to do on offense tonight. As I mentioned, your Wildcats returning a lot of talent on this team, a lot of sophomores, as they're going to make their way out. Back to return kicks is 5'8", 160-pound sophomore running back Jaden Fuston. And as I mentioned, motor earlier, number 22, Jacob Anglin, 5'10", 180-pound senior for the Wildcats, back to receive this opening kickoff. Wildcats moving left to right across to your screen. That's north to south. Noble Bears defending the south end zone as their kicker, number 82. Don't have his name on their roster, makes his way out. Well, there you go, number 82, Austin Bond. He's not on the roster here. He's going to open things up here for the Noble Bears. We'll have to see what he decides to do. Sets up in the middle of the field. Now he's going to move the ball to the right hash. Interesting move here. Let's see if he decides to kick deep. If we get a pooch punt, who knows, we might see an onside kick. It is Oklahoma high school football. We never know what's going to happen. The refs have blown the whistle, and here we go. It is a little pooch kick. It's going to be fielded by Fuston at about the 20-yard line. Gets a couple blocks down the left. He's going to make a couple of moves, and he gets out to about the 30-yard line where the Wildcats will start. However, there is a flag on the play. We'll have to see what that flag is. In the area of holding, so we'll have to see if this gets pushed back, but Houston with about a 10-yard return to start the game for the Wildcats. See what the call is. Still haven't got any information. It is a hold on the Wildcats, so that'll move the ball back. So that'll move the ball back to about the 16, 17-yard line, in between the 16 and 17-yard line, where the Wildcats will take over first down and 10. So Wildcats are getting instruction. Here comes the offense, led by number 14, Joshua Mars, 6 foot, 190-pound junior. In the backfield to start the game for the Wildcats, number 10, Cannon Wood. Stretch receiver on the right, number 18, Cale Kaufman. Single receiver left, single receiver right. As Mars gets under center, and here we go. That's a handoff right up the middle to Cannon Wood, and he's stacked up early for about 1 yard. So Cannon Wood on first down gets a yard for the Wildcats. It's number 24, Eric Kinsley on the tackle. 5'10", 170-pound junior for the Bears. Same formation for the Wildcats. Single receiver to Mars's left, single receiver out to his right. Cannon Wood in the backfield. It's a handoff, a pitch back to Motor Anglin. He gets a block, tries to cut the corner, and he's stacked up, fumble on the play. That ball did go out of bounds. Per rule, that ball will not be able to be advanced forward. He's close to the line to gain, and it looks like they're going to give him a first down on the play. So a good run there from Anglin. Got one block, cut it outside, got out of bounds. Fumbled the ball on the play, but luckily the ball went out of bounds, and the Wildcats with their first first down on the season. Same formation for the Wildcats offensively. Mars gets under center. Mars has the snap. It's a handoff up the middle to Wood. He breaks a tackle, spins out of another tackle, and he's going to push forward for roughly about 4 yards on the play. Another nice run from Cannon Wood. It's a decent start for the Wildcats. A little shaky on special teams with the penalty. The Wildcats in business here, second down and about 6 yards to go from the 33-yard line. So Noble Bears defensive end, number 19, Adrian Villanueva, shows blitz off the end. The Wildcats are going to talk about it, change the play, and Mars is under center. Handoff is up the middle to Wood. He breaks one tackle, can't break another as he pushes forward for roughly about 2 yards. Tackled by number 41, Jackson Stewart for the Bears, 6 foot, 175-pound junior. The Wildcats with their first third down on the night with about 10-15 left to go in ticking. Be about third down and 3 from the 36-yard line. Same formation for the Wildcats. See if they give it to Wood up the middle. Movement, it's a pitch to the outside. Anglin has nowhere to go, and he's stacked up from about 5 Noble Bears on the play. So a pitch to Anglin, it's fourth down from the 35-yard line. Let's see what Coach Hall decides to do. The offense is still out there. There's about 5 Noble Bears there ready to pounce on Anglin as he had no room to go there, and the Wildcats offense is going to stay out on the field. First fourth down of the game, fourth down and 4 from the 35-yard line as Mars gets under center. It's number 21, Tyson Benford, in the motion. So here in the flex bone, you got Anglin to Mars's left, Benford to his right, Cannon Wood directly behind him as Mars is now going to look back over to his sideline. Coach Hall is going to call his first timeout of the game. So timeout on the field, 9:10 left to go, 0-0, fourth down and 4. See what the Wildcats will do after this. We'll take it with them. It's Piedmont Wildcat football, powered by Squirtle TV.
Hell.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. So after a quick discussion, there was no timeout called. Actually, a delay of game was called on the Wildcats, so that'll move the ball back 5 yards, as it's going to be now 4th and 9 from the 30-yard line. Number 14, Joshua Mars back. Should be a pooch kick here, left foot to it. Decent punt. That's going to bounce backwards from the 35-yard line, and it'll be fielded there by the Wildcats. So the Noble Bears will take over, 1st down and 10 for their first offensive possession. 8:58 left to go. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back. It's Piedmont Wildcat Football powered by Squirtle TV. Welcome back to Noble Stadium. Noble Bears take over at the 35-yard line. Wildcats had 1 first down on that first offensive possession, but then derailed and punted off to the Bears. So the Bears in action now, 1st down and 10 from the 35-yard line. It's going to be a handoff, almost a fumble. Brandon Harper tries to make a few man misses, and that's a nice tackle there from Tyson Benford, number 21, for the Wildcats. As Brandon Harper tried to cut it outside and nowhere to go, it's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. Brandon Harper, a 5'9", 155-pound senior for the Bears. In at quarterback for the Bears is number 18, 6'3", 205-pound senior Colin Fisher. It's another handoff to Harper. He looks like they're going to be in punt formation. 7:50 left to go in this game and ticking. Number 12, Logan Kirby, back to punt for the Bears. Back to receive for the Wildcats is number 22, Jacob Anglin. Bears get the punt. It's a nice punt. Anglin is going to let it go. It bounces at the 20-yard line, and it's going to bound all the way down inside the 5 and be touched there by the Bears. So a nice punt for the Bears. The Wildcats are going to be stacked up against their own end zone for their second offensive possession. 7:26 left to go. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. It's Piedmont Wildcat Football, powered by Squirtle TV.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. Second offensive possession for the Wildcats coming up. A very nice punt from Noble Bear Logan Kirby on the play. About a 45-yard punt that put the Wildcats in their own end zone as they will start this possession. 1st down and 10 from the 4-yard line. 7:26 left to go in the game. Same formation for the Wildcats here. Single receiver to the right, motion. It's going to be a quarterback keeper from Mars. He's got a lot of room ahead of him. Breaks a couple of tackles, and he's taken down just at about the 25-yard line. That was a nice play from Josh Mars, taken down by number 5, Trevor Rudd, 5'11", 150-pound junior for the Bears. A nice opening run for Josh Mars. So Wildcats will move the ball up to the 22-yard line, where it's 1st down and 10. 7:02 and counting to go in the first quarter. Mars under center gets the snap. Another keeper breaks one tackle, can't break the other two, and he's stacked up in the backfield for a loss. It's going to be a loss of about 3. So it's going to be 2nd down and 13 for the Wildcats from the 20-yard line.
Trevor Hand assisting on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 13.
2nd down and about 12 or 13 from the 20-yard line for the Wildcats. So Mars was trying to capitalize off of his last play. Mars under center. Binford in motion. Wildcats are going to stop and take a look as they're going to get the call from the sideline. Mars back under center. Motion gets the snap. It's a handoff.
Number 22 around the end.
It's number 22, Jacob Anglin, with a nice play for about what
Made by number 11, LT Taylor.
what Mars lost and a little bit more.
3rd and 7.
And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 with 5:50 left to go and counting in the first quarter. As the Wildcats get in this north end zone, the Noble Bears band is stationed just outside of the north end zone, and they were letting the Wildcats hear it while they were stacked up there at the 4-yard line. 2 wide receivers for Mars. One far to the left, one short right. Motion. Pass to the left. He's open, and that pass is way over the head of the intended receiver, number 6, Jackson Elliott.
Number 6, incomplete.
So that pass, the first pass from Mars, had Elliott out there, but sailed it a bit.
Number 12, Logan Kirby with the pass breakup.
And that's going to bring up 4th down. So 4th down and 7 for the Wildcats from the 25-yard line. Let's see what Coach Hall decides to do here. Should be a punt, as Josh Mars is back to punt. High snap, fields it, left foot down, a decent punt. Back to receive the punts, Brandon Harper. He's going to pick it up at about the 30-yard line. Looks to make a few men misses, loses his footing, and falls down there. So about a 3-yard return. It's going to be 5 minutes and 18 seconds left to go. So 2 offensive possessions for the Wildcats, nothing going, 2 punts. We're going to keep it here as the Bears and the Wildcats are ready to go.
Young people, if you're on the rails, could you please get off of the rails?
So here is the Noble Bears' second possession. See what senior Colin Fisher can do here. He's got trips out to his left, trio of wide receivers as he takes the snap from the gun. He's back to pass, rather it's a handoff up the middle. It's a handoff to number 23, Colin Thomas, as he's going to push forward for about a 4-yard gain. So a decent opening play for the Bears on their second offensive possession. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. So nice play from the Bears. Here's the snap. It looks like to be a pass out to the left. Nothing there. Flushed out to the left. Now a pass intercepted. That ball was intercepted by number 15, Ethan Shelton. Ethan Shelton with the interception for the Wildcats at the 49-yard line. So the Wildcats with the first turnover of the game with 4:44 left to go in the first quarter. A nice play there as Ethan Shelton just spied the quarterback the entire time as he rolled out to his left and undercut that throw and was able to make a great catch on the sideline before he went out of bounds. So the Wildcats are going to take back over with good field position at the 49-yard line, 1st down and 10. So kind of a mistake there from Logan Kirby. Let's see if the Wildcats can capitalize. Josh Mars is under center. 2 receivers set. It's a handoff up the middle to Cannon Wood. No, it's a pitch to the left. All kinds of green grass. And that's a nice tackle from the Bears. That was number 21, Tyson Binford. Had all kinds of green grass in front of him. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see what the Wildcats are doing offensively in this flex bone offense. Fooled me there and fooled the defense as the Wildcats, the nice gain on 1st down. That'll move the ball up to the 35-yard line where it's 1st down and 10. 4:15 left to go in the first quarter. Wildcats ready to go. Mars under center. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Cannon Wood as he's stacked up for about a yard gain. Stop on the play made by number 4, Luke Conley. 5'11", 175-pound senior for the Bears. The 2nd down and 10 as Cannon Wood unable to gain any yardage on that play. Mars under center. Gets the snap. It's a pitch to the right. That's to Colton Lucian. He's got a lot of green grass. Makes 2 men misses. Makes another man miss. And he is gone. Oh, tackled just short. Colton Lucian made about 4 men miss as he's tackled at the 1-yard line, just short by number 1, Brandon Harper. There was a flag on the play.
Flag on the field, blocked below the waist by Piedmont.
It's going to be an illegal block on the Wildcats. Coach Hall unhappy about that as he's at about the 30-yard line, letting the ref know how he feels about it. That's going to make it 2nd down and about 20. 25. As that'll move the ball all the way back to where the Wildcats started this possession at the 50-yard line.
Sets up a 2nd and 25.
So Wildcats 2nd down and 25 from the 50-yard line. Started this possession on the 51. So net yardage of only 1 here on this drive. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter. See what the Wildcats do here with 10 seconds on the play clock. Josh Mars under center. Motion, gets the snap. It's a handoff up the middle to Cannon Wood. Breaks 2 tackles. He's taking it down the sideline to the left, and he's going to get all of that yardage back as he goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line, where it's going to be 3rd down and 10. So 15-yard gain on 2nd down and 25 for Cannon Wood. Made a nice shift. Hit the hole hard, made a nice shift to the left. Cut it out to the sideline. So it's actually going to be 3rd down and 9 from the 34-yard line. Clock stopped with 2:53 left to go here in this first quarter. Mars under center. Takes the snap. It's a handoff pitch to the right. A lot of grass ahead as Motor is going to make his way all the way up to about the 15-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Wildcats. I say Motor. If you hear me say Motor, that's number 22, Jacob Englund. So a nice gain on 3rd down for the Wildcats as they convert the 1st down, and now it's 1st down and 10 from the 17-yard line. So nice run there from Englund. Colton Lucian comes into the game at running back. Cannon Wood and Jaden Fuston. Mars under center. Fuston in motion, gets the snap. It's a keeper for the quarterback. Mars, breaks the tackle, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Wildcats. Joshua Mars on the keeper, 17-yard scramble, as the Wildcats will answer first. As with 2:39 left to go here in this first quarter, the Wildcats strike first, 6-0 on a 17-yard touchdown run from quarterback Josh Mars. Number 92, Chase Duke, in for the extra point for the Wildcats. 5'10", 160-pound freshman kicker. Snap, ball down, kick is up, and it is good. No good. Hard to see from here. This kick is no good, so the Wildcats, with 2:39 left to go, are on top early, 6-0. We're going to take a quick timeout. It's Piedmont Wildcat Football, powered by Squirtle TV.
Demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. Wildcat kicker number 93, Tate Cardwell, 5'10", 150-pound sophomore, in for the kickoff for the Wildcats. Wildcats on top. A nice drive that got derailed early from a illegal block turns into a 17-yard touchdown run for quarterback Joshua Mars. So Tate Cardwell back to kick, left foot on it, little pooch kick, fair catch called at the 35-yard line for the Bears. So the Bears will take over there with 2:39 left to go here in this first quarter. Wildcats on top, 6-0. First down and 10 from the 36. See what this Wildcat defense can do again. Last offensive possession for the Bears resulted in a turnover. Number 18, Colin Fisher, scrambled to his left and threw an interception. A nice interception for the Wildcats from number 15, Ethan Shelton. Here's the handoff for the Bears. Makes a shuffle move, and he's stacked up at about the 36-yard line. Where it'll be second down and 9. It was number 22, Wyatt Tenner, for the Bears. He remains in the game. Two receivers to the left. Play action pass, screen pass. It's a nice pass play as Brandon Harper is going to work his way up to just about the 48-yard line, and that'll be a first down for the Bears. So play action screen pass from Fisher to Harper for about 15 or so yards. Harper under center, gets the snap. It's a handoff up the middle, stacked up at the line. Stacked up right there by number 60, Talon Owen. 6'3", 230-pound junior. Actually a really good basketball player as well for the Wildcats. Nice play there from Talon. Second down and 10 for the Bears. 4 receivers set. 3 to Fisher's right, 1 to his left. 1 makes his way to the backfield. It's a play-action handoff. I say play-action handoff. That's really a quarterback option there. So the quarterback option play is good for about 5 yards for Fisher, where it makes it third down and 5 from the 47-yard line. 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Fisher gets the snap. He's back to pass, rolls out to his left, makes the throw. Pass completed to number 11, L.T. Taylor, for the first down. So that was a nice pass play there from Fisher to L.T. Taylor, a 5'8", 160-pound senior for the Bears. 4 wide receivers set for the Bears. A triangle to Fisher's right. It's a handoff up the middle. Handoff is to number 23, Colin Thomas. Stopped at about the 39-yard line for a gain of about 1.5, 2. As that's going to tick the clock down. 2 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, and that's going to be the end of your first quarter. So Wildcats on top of the Bears, 6-0. It's the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back. It's Piedmont Wildcat Football, powered by Squirtle TV.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium, as these teams will flip sides The Bears will now be moving left to right across your screen towards the south end zone here at Noble Stadium. We resume play, second quarter. It's going to be second down and 8.
The Bears will start the second quarter, 2nd and 8 from the 38-yard line of Piedmont.
As the chains are backwards here, so they're trying to decide what to do with the chains. Nevertheless, the Bears under center. It's going to be a handoff to Thomas. He's stacked up by a trio of Wildcats for a loss of about 2 on the play. Piedmont Wildcat player down on the play, injured. Have to see what number that is. So we're going to get an official's timeout, and we'll take it with them. 11:48 left to go in the second quarter. Piedmont Wildcats 6, Noble Bears 0. As that was actually, we're not going to take a timeout, as it looks like we should resume play here in just a second. It's good to see Talon Owen on his feet. That's number 60 for the Wildcats, back up to his feet and making his way to the sidelines to shake it out. Great athletic trainer, Brian Smith, tending to Talon on the sidelines. So Owen is about at the 45-yard line. He's going to take a quick jog down to the 35, kind of stretch out that leg. Hopefully he's okay. I'll let you know if he returns. So 11:48 left to go. It's 3rd down and 4 for the Bears. 11:48 left to go here in the first half. Fisher's under center. He's back to pass. Rolls out to the right. Pass is out, and a nice catch made to L.T. Taylor. It's defended well by Colton Lucian for the Wildcats.
But that's a 1st down and 10, Noble Bears.
So that's a nice pass play there from Fisher to Taylor. And that'll move the ball down to the 27-yard line, where it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Bears. 11:20 left to go and ticking. Diamond set to Fisher's left, one receiver to his short right. It's going to be handoff up the middle. Colin Thomas is stacked up by number 71, Jesse Knapp, 6 foot, 300-pound sophomore, as he slammed Thomas down to the ground. Owen has made his way back out to the field, so he appears to be okay for the Wildcats. Fisher with 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers. As he's back, it's an option play. It's a pitch out to the left. A lot of green grass for L.T. Taylor as he makes one man miss, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Bears.
Jacob Anglin, but not after a long gain that results in another 1st down.
So the Bears in the red zone. The 1st down and 10 from the 15-yard line with 10:30 left to go in the first half. Wildcats on top 6-0, but the Bears threatening to strike. 1st down and 10 from the 14-yard line. Fisher has the ball. He passes it out. It's a screen play. One man miss. Brandon Harper makes one man miss, unable to make another miss, as Colton Lucian makes the tackle on the play. 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 8 for the Bears. Logan Kirby enters at receiver for the Bears, as well as number 4, Luke Conley. Brandon Harper and L.T. Taylor out to Fisher's left. Had a heavy dose of those two tonight. Fisher gets the snap. It's a rollout to the left. He's looking for a pass. He's now going to take off and run. He's going to get out of bounds at about the 9-yard line for a gain of about 5.
By number 25, Rogan Hardy.
Fisher was looking for Harper there on a bit of a little wheel route, kind of a fade pass there, looking for it. And that was covered well from the Wildcats. Fisher decided to use his feet. It'll be 3rd down and about 5 to go from the 12-yard line. Rather, 3rd down and 5 to go from about the 9-yard line for the Bears. 9:18 left to go. Handoff. Nice tackle made by the Wildcats. That was number 60, Talon Owen. That was a nice play from Colin Thomas as Owen stacked him up at about the line, and Thomas was able to fight forward for a few yards as it's going to be 4th down and 2 with 8:52 left to go. Let's see what the Bears decide to do here. Clock is ticking now. 20 left on the play clock, and it looks like the Bears are going to call a timeout and talk this over. So 8:42 left to go in the half. Bears striking. 4th down and 2. Decision to make for head coach Greg George. We're going to take the timeout here with them. It's Piedmont Wildcat Football powered by Squirtle TV.
Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. Coach Greg George called a timeout with 8:42 left to go in the half as his team is in striking distance in the red zone. 4th down and 2 from the 6-yard line. Looks like the offense is staying on the field. So Fisher in the backfield. 3 running backs set, 1 receiver to his left. Fisher gets the snap. It's going to be a run play right up the middle, and he's going to push forward for enough close to the 1st down. We'll have to see where they mark it, as that was a run play all the way. Fisher with the quarterback keeper. So looks like he has enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Noble Bears. That'll be a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So the Bears with their first and goal of the game with 8:10 left to go. Wildcats on top 6-0. So the Bears are in striking distance now with 1st and goal from the 4. Thomas back in the game for the Bears. Fisher in the shotgun, gets the snap. He's back to pass. It's a fade route to the back corner. A diving attempt from #1, Brandon Harper. A nice attempt. Unable to bring it in, as that was a nice pass from Fisher as he was looking for Harper in the back right corner of the end zone. That was passed all the way. We'll have to see what the Bears decide to do on 2nd down and goal from the 4. Fisher in the shotgun. Lone running back to his right, Thomas. It's going to be a handoff to Thomas up the middle. Stacked up at about the 3-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line with a 1-yard gain on the play. So Logan Kirby re-enters the game for the Bears, as well as Luke Conley. Let's see what the Bears decide to do here. 3rd down and goal from the 3. 7:25 and ticking on the clock. So the Bears are getting the call from coaching staff. So Thomas in the shotgun. Not Thomas, rather. Thomas behind Fisher in the shotgun. Fisher is back to pass. Looking for a pass again, and that is incomplete. Dropped. Nice pass play to Wildcats defending. It was Jaden Fuston and Tyson Binford on the breakup. So the Bears have another decision to make. 4th down and goal from the 3, and it looks like the offense is staying on the field. So they went pass, run, pass. Let's see what the Bears decide to do on 4th down. 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, as it looks like Coach Jeff Hall is going to look at the formation and then call a timeout. So 7:06 left to go. 4th down and goal from the 3 for the Bears. We'll take the timeout with them. It's Piedmont Wildcat Football powered by Squirtle TV.
Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. Coach Jeff Hall calls his first time out of the half, second time out of the half rather. Wildcats with 1 timeout left. Bears with 2. The offense does stay out on the field. 4th down and goal from the 3. Same formation for the Bears. 2 running backs, 3 receivers. 2 receivers to Fisher's right, 1 to his short left. 2 running backs in the game. Fisher gets the snap. He's back to pass, looking to his left, flushed out of the pocket, making runs. He's scrambling. He's back. He's got nowhere to go. He heaves it to the end zone. Back of the end zone. It's caught, but out of bounds. So a wild play as Fisher was scrambling. As he was going down, he turned and heaved the ball to the end zone. The ball was caught, and the ref said that the receiver was out of bounds. Number 4, Luke Conley on the reception, but out of bounds. Nice play from Fisher as he had nothing going for him as he was back out to about the 20-yard line. As if the Wildcats would have taken over there, that would have been a gift. Nevertheless, the Wildcats stop the Bears, and they're going to take over 1st down and 10 from the 3. Mars under center. 1 wide receiver to his left. Mars gets the snap. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Nice gain on 1st down for about 4 yards. So Mars makes it a little bit more manageable for the Wildcats as it's now 2nd down and 5 from the 8-yard line. Trying to just get it out of that end zone for the Wildcats. 6:25 left to go in the half. Wildcats on top 6-0. Mars under center. Gets the snap. Handoff up the middle to Wood. Wood fights forward for about 1 on the play.
By number 27. 40 on the stop.
Correction, number 27, Israel Robles in the game for the Wildcats with the handoff. Robles stays in the game. There's Israel Robles. This is his first action tonight as Mars. It's going to be some movement on the offensive line, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and that's a costly one.
The call is false start. That'll be a 5-yard penalty and back Piedmont up.
So 5-yard penalty will bring the ball back to
3rd and 8.
About the 5-yard line, or it'll be 3rd down and 8. 5:45 left to go in the half. Costly penalty there. Lucian was in motion for the Wildcats and wasn't quite sure who moved there on the snap. Before the snap, rather. Nevertheless, Mars under center. It's a pitch out to his right. A lot of room in front of
Ball on the field.
the Wildcat running back. The ref is going to call the running back down on the play. That was number 21, Tyson Binford, on the carry. Did fumble the ball, but
Was recovered by Piedmont. Result of the play is a first
the Wildcats
down.
did recover the ball. It's a nice hit from the Bears. The Bears will make a change defensively. Number 21, Jordan Peterman, enters the game. Wildcats convert on 3rd down. It's a nice play from Binford. 1st down and 10, 18-yard line, 4:50 left to go. 2 wide receivers set, 3 running backs for Mars. Mars back to
Flag on the field.
say back to pass. It was actually back to
False start
pitch.
on Piedmont.
It's going to be another false start penalty on the Wildcats. It's early, folks. Brand new season. Standing outside. Don't have all my spotter boards. Trying to remember all these names. Wildcat ones are easy. Bears ones not so much. Doing my best for you. Anthony Millendorf here with you, the voice of the Wildcats, getting this 22-23 football season started. So that'll move the ball back to the 13-yard line. First down and 15 for the Wildcats. 2 wide receiver set, Mars under center. Mars gets the snap. It's a handoff up the middle to Robles as he's going to push forward for about maybe a yard or two on the play. And that'll make it second down and 15 for the Wildcats. Let's see if Coach Hall decides to chew up some clock here. 3:55 and counting. 2 wide receiver set, 3 running backs for Mars. Mars under center. Gets the motion, handoff to the right, and that's stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Jacob Anglin.
Jacob Anglin, he was stopped behind the line of scrimmage by number 19, Adrian Villanueva.
So Villanueva with the stop. Anglin with the carry as he was stacked up at the line to gain. Third down and about 15 yards for the Wildcats. See if they can convert another third down here. 3:15 left to go. Mars under center. Gets the snap, back to pass. Looks for his receiver, wide open. And once again sails the pass over the intended receiver. Appeared to be number 11, Blue Ayers. I can get confirmation on that. It's actually number 21, Tyson Benford, the intended receiver. Benford was wide open off the wheel route. And that ball sailed out of bounds right at about the line to gain for the first down. So it'll be 4th down and 15 from the 13-yard line. Mars back for the punt. LT Taylor back to receive the punt. Mars gets the punt. Soccer kick, bounding all the way down to about the 45-yard line, 42-yard line. That ball stopped by number 2, Jaden Fuston. So a nice punt from Mars. That ball started at about the 40 and made it all the way to the opposite 42. Nevertheless, good field position for the Bears. The Bears will take over first down and 10 with 2:52 left to go in the half. So here's the Bears' 4th offensive possession. As they got all the way down to the red zone, went for it on 4th down, threw up a prayer and almost caught it. We'll see what the Bears do with this possession. Fisher has the snap. It's a handoff to number 21, Jordan Peterman, and he's stacked up by a trio of Wildcats. That's number 10, Cannon Wood, and number 15, Ethan Shelton.
Brought down by number 60, Talon Owen. Second down and 10.
Talon gets the call from the PA guy, looks back at Cannon and says, I didn't make that tackle, gives him a nice little high five. Fisher under center gets the snap. It's a pass. He's looking left. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be stacked up by a number of Wildcats there at the 31-yard line. Nowhere to go with the ball, and he'll be sacked all the way back at the 31. Great play made there by number 71, Jesse Knapp. 6 foot, 300-pound sophomore for the Wildcats. That's going to be a loss of about 7 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 17 from the 33-yard line for the Bears. 4 wide receiver set. Fisher back to pass, looking left. Goes through his progressions. Gets stacked up at the line again. That's number 60, Talon Owen on the play. As Fisher is sacked again on 3rd down and 17. A nice play by Owen there for the Wildcats as he's trying to fire up the sideline. It'll be a loss of a few on the play. Fisher back to pass, nowhere to go. So it looks like the Wildcats or maybe the Bears have called a timeout with 1:24 left to go. We'll keep it here. So back-to-back plays for the Wildcats, resulting in sacks on the quarterback Fisher. Two really, really good plays from the Wildcat defense. Wildcat defensive line has done a good job tonight in pass defense, able to get through the offensive line and put a lot of pressure on Fisher. That's 3 plays in a row, including going back to that last pass play on the last possession, that Fisher has been in trouble. So it looks like the Bears are going to be in punt formation here. 4th down and 27, 1:24 left to go in the half. Number 12, Logan Kirby, back to punt for the Bears. Looks like number 22, Jacob Anglin, back to receive for the Cats.
Number 12, Logan Kirby, back to punt for the Bears.
Kirby gets the snap. It's a low snap. He's able to get it. Nice punt. That'll bounce at about the 50-yard line and bounce backwards
The punt down at
to the
midfield.
50-yard line.
1st and 10 for Piedmont.
So Wildcats will take over 1st down and 10 at the 50 with 1:12 left to go. We'll take a timeout. Quick one here. It's Piedmont Wildcat football powered by Squirtle TV.
We are here to help.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. Wildcat football on the air. Wildcats take over 1st down and 10 at the 50. Mars under center, 2 wide receivers set, 3 running backs. Motion from Lucian. It's a pitch to the right. Number 2, Jaden Fuston. He's stacked up in the backfield for a loss.
Number 11, L.T. Taylor.
Great player for the Bears. Number 11, L.T. Taylor on the stop. Let's see what the Wildcats decide to do here. 48 seconds and ticking. Looks like they're trying to move quick. 1 timeout. Mars under center. Motion gets the snap. Going to be a false start. Legal motion. 2 running backs moving when the ball was snapped, so that's going to be an illegal motion on the offense. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. That'll move the ball all the way back to about the 43-yard line. Clock ticking, 35 seconds and ticking. We'll have to see what the Wildcats decide to do. 2nd down, 20 seconds left on the play clock. So about 8 seconds separate the play clock and the game clock. Mars under center. Gets the snap. Back to pass. Nobody there, as the intended receiver on the play was number 21, Tyson Benford. Mars sailed that ball out of bounds. And that'll stop the clock. 14.9 seconds left to go on the clock. Be 3rd down and 16 from the 43-yard line. Wildcats should just do one final run here. Mars back, pitches out to his left. Anglin on the carry, and he's going to get about maybe 5 or 6 yards, and that should end the half. 3 seconds and counting, and that will be the half. Your halftime score, Piedmont Wildcats on top of the Noble Bears, 6-0. We'll take the timeout. We'll bring it back after half for the second half. We'll leave it on so you can hear the Noble band. We'll be back. The Wildcats on top of the Bears, 6-0. It's halftime here at Noble Stadium. Anthony Millendorf, voice of the Wildcats, here with you. We'll be back after halftime. Piedmont Wildcat football powered by Squirtle TV.
it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Drum major, is your band ready? Our next piece features two of the Beatles' most famous hits, Let It Be and Hey Jude. This will showcase our brand new color guard members under the direction of Mrs. Hope Phillips and led by Senior Captain Victoria Hyatt. Tonight's show will close out with another Beatles standard. Can't Buy Me Love. The band would like to send a special thank you to their parents, family, and friends for always supporting them and being their biggest fans. Let's hear it for the Noble High School Band.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the
Way to go, Pure Gold Dance Team.
Field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com.
Way to go, Noble High School cheer.
Right now for more information.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. Halftime about over. Anthony Mellendorf, voice of the Wildcats, back with you. High above Noble Stadium here in Noble, Oklahoma. Class 5A matchup between your Piedmont Wildcats, Class 5A2, and the Noble Bears, Class 5A1. Wildcats have made their way back out onto the field, getting ready to start warming up in the north end zone. Your score 6-0, Wildcats on top. The lone scorer coming on a 17-yard touchdown run from quarterback Josh Mars. Wildcat defense, the story of the first half. Bears were marching down the field, and the Wildcats derailed that march with a nice interception. That interception was by number 15, Ethan Shelton. Wildcats also with a big defensive stop. The Bears were threatening in the red zone, had 4th down and goal from about the 3-yard line. The Wildcat defense had the quarterback for the Bears, Colin Fisher, scrambling all the way back to about the 25, 30-yard line, where he turned and made a heave to the end zone. That ball ended up being caught by Luke Conley, but Conley was out of bounds as ruled by the referees. And the following two possessions defensively for the Wildcats, Colin Fisher unable to get anything going for the Bears, as there were 3 plays in a row that he was sacked. And those sacks coming from the great defensive line play from the Wildcats, led by number 60, Talon Owen, 6'3", 230-pound junior, offensive and defensive lineman for the Wildcats. Well, that's the first half action. Second half action coming at you next. This is Piedmont Wildcat football powered by Squirtle TV. About 2 minutes away, we'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. They added about a couple minutes on the clock as the Noble Bears made their way out towards the end of the halftime clock. Nevertheless, 55 seconds and counting on the clock as the Wildcats have been warming up on the field to get ready for the second half. Noble Bears on the field getting warmed up for the second half. Left-handed quarterback Colin Fisher Exchanging passes on the sideline for the Bears, and the Wildcats out running under the direction of great strength and conditioning coach Kay Dollar. So both teams had a discussion at halftime. No doubt that Coach Hall has got to be happy about his team's performance in the first half. Great defensive play, stopping the Bears at the goal line, and an interception which ultimately led to the first touchdown of the game in the first quarter, a 17-yard scramble from quarterback Josh Mars. So the Wildcats received the ball to start the game. They'll be kicking the ball off to start the second half. As the halftime clock has ticked to 0, teams will make their way out and we'll get this second half started. So Ethan Shelton for the Wildcats. A couple of good pass breakups and the lone turnover on the game. A interception for the 5'9", 165-pound sophomore Shelton. Quarterback Colin Fisher for the Bears. Looks pretty good tonight, the southpaw, the lefty. Just the lone interception, no touchdowns on the night, but has completed some really good passes to his big-time receivers, L.T. Taylor and Brandon Harper. Number 1, Brandon Harper, and number 11, L.T. Taylor, as I mentioned, back to receive this kickoff as it's a pooch punt. Fair catch called at the 30-yard line, and it's taken there from the Bears. Number 93, Tate Cardwell on the kickoff for the Wildcats. A pair of kickers tonight for the Wildcats. The sophomore Cardwell taking the opening kickoff and the halftime kickoff and any subsequent kickoff after a score. And the freshman, 5'10", 160-pound Chase Duke for the Wildcats, a newcomer this year coming up. As the Wildcats did lose their kicker. Great kicker last year, senior. All right, Fisher under center, gets the snap, fakes the handoff to the left, fakes the pitch rather to the left, keeps it, and fights up for a couple of yards. Nice little shimmy move there from Fisher. Faked the pitch out to his left. Able to gain 4 yards on the play. Senior Jesse Knapp on the stop. Fisher back to pass, screen play, and that play is broken up at the line to gain. The intended receiver, number 1, Brandon Harper. A little bit of an errant throw there on second down from Fisher. That'll bring up 3rd down and 6. 11:26 left to go in the third quarter. Said senior on Jesse Knapp. Jesse's got a brother that was a senior. Jesse, though, a sophomore, 6 foot, 300-pound sophomore for the Wildcats. Fisher in the shotgun, gets the snap, back to pass, looks right, checks down, able to complete the pass to Brandon Harper, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
That's good enough for a Noble Bears first down.
So back-to-back plays looking for the screen pass. Trying to get something going is the Bears and Fisher. Haven't had much down the field action from the pass game tonight as Fisher is in the shotgun. Trio of receivers to his left, 1 receiver to his right. Back handoff, fake handoff, another screen pass out to the left. It's number 11, L.T. Taylor on the completion. Both these quarterbacks doing a good job tonight of fooling me. Selling that hard play action there. Really wouldn't even call that play action. It's more of an option there. Kind of a variation. Fake the handoff, get the pass out. Trio of receivers to Fisher's right. Motion out of the backfield. Fisher looks, checks down. Nice tackle made right at the line by Colton Lucian. That was number 23, Colin Thomas, motioned out of the backfield. Fisher took the snap, immediately threw it to him, and Lucian was on top of that play. So nice play from Lucian there for the Wildcats. That'll bring up 3rd down and 6. As number 12, Logan Kirby for the Bears, shaking up on the play. 3rd down and 6 from the 44-yard line, 10 minutes and counting. Fisher has the snap, double play, and he is sacked all the way back at the 30-yard line by number 50, Logan Mazzolo. And the Wildcat defense strikes again. That play was blown up from the beginning. Fisher took the pass, faked the screenplay. They went to screenplay 3 or 4 times in a row, double move. And before he could get the ball out down the field, was sacked on the play. 4th down and 15 coming up. Colin Fisher back in punt formation for the Bears. So another great defensive play for the Wildcats. High snap. Nice punt, high punt. It's going to be fair caught at the 30-yard line. Jacob England making the fair catch. The Wildcats will take over. 1st down and 10 for their first offensive possession of the second half. 9:17 left to go. Wildcats still on top 6-0. We'll take a quick timeout. It's Piedmont Wildcat football powered by Squirtle TV. Welcome back to Noble Stadium. Wildcats take over after the punt, as the Wildcats derailed that last offensive possession for the Bears on a big-time sack. I'm hungry, folks. 1st down and 10. Mars under center. Handoff up the middle to Cannon Wood. He's stacked up by a number of Bears, and he's going to be stopped for a loss on the play. Number 24, Eric Hensley for the Bears. Helmet came off. He'll have to come out. Hensley's going to make his way to the sidelines. Helmet came off on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 with 8:48 and counting in the second half. Mars under center, 1 receiver to his left. Flex bone formation. Motion, takes the snap, handoff, pitch to the left. A lot of room for Lucian. Lucian makes his way out for about 6-yard gain, and that's going to be a face mask. Flag on the play appeared to be a face mask as Colton Lucian was taken down on the play after a gain of about 6 yards. We'll wait for the referee's confirmation. Personal foul, face mask on the play, a 15-yard penalty, and that'll be a 1st down for the Wildcats. Nice play for Lucian. Lucian, hopefully he's okay. He's going to come out of the game. He's going to be replaced by Jaden Fuston. 5'8", 160-pound sophomore. Also a great wrestler for the Wildcats. That'll move the ball all the way up to the 46-yard line, where it will be 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats. Mars under center, single receiver to his left, flex bone formation. Mars takes the snap. Quarterback keeper, he's stacked up at the line. He's able to get out of it, breaking tackles as he works his way down to the 1st down marker, all the way down to the 36-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down. Josh Mars stacked up behind the line, able to get out of the tackle, make a couple Noble Bears miss, and he's going to work his way all the way down to about the 36-yard line, where it'll be 1st down and 10. Mars is very elusive. Can break out of those tackles. Seen him do it all year last year as a sophomore. Mars under center, handoff up the middle to Cannon Wood. He's stacked up at the line, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. And that's going to be a fumble as well, recovered by number 4, Luke Conley. Number 54, Mason Crawford, forcing that fumble. So Cannon Wood fumbles on the play. Luke Conley recovers for the Bears. Mason Crawford forced the fumble. So a good defensive stop there for the Bears, and they'll take over first down and 10 from the 36-yard line. See if this Wildcat defense can step up again, or if the Bears are going to capitalize on the turnover. Two wide receiver formation. One to his left, one to his right. Fisher in the shotgun. Gets the snap, looks out to his right for the pass, flushed out of the pocket, gonna take the throw, wide open down the sideline. That pass is completed to number 1, Brandon Harper. That play was blown up, and Fisher was able to get outside of the pocket. Brandon Harper improvised, starts jolting down the sidelines, and first down, big play for the Bears after the turnover. That'll move the ball all the way down to the 36. Fisher gets the snap. Handoff. Harper moving to his right. Stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Number 21, Bryce Mitchell, took him up at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down and 10.
It's his own, heard Bryce Mitchell. It was actually number 21, Tyson Benford. The trip up on the play. Quarterback Josh Mars comes in as a defensive back for the Wildcats. Handoff up the middle, stacked up at the line. A great play from number 69, Jordan Fuston. 5'6", 300-pound junior, stopping Colin Thomas at the line to gain. So third down and 9, 6:10 left to go. Two running backs. Motion out of the backfield. Fisher back to pass, screen play. Stacked up just past the line of scrimmage by number 14, Josh Mars. Beautiful play there from the quarterback. That'll be fourth down and about 8, only about a yard gain on the play. And now they move it back to the 9, or to the 35 rather, where it's fourth down and, that was correct, fourth down and 8. Right at about the 34.5-yard line. The Bears offense stays out on the field. Fisher in the shotgun, back to pass, looking, flush out of the pocket, passes down the field, wide open, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Bears. Wide open on the play was number 1, Brandon Harper. It's going to be a 35-yard touchdown pass from number 18, Colin Fisher, and this game is tied up at 6. So with 5:17 left to go in the third quarter, the Bears strike off the turnover on a 35-yard touchdown pass from number 18, Colin Fisher, to number 1, Brandon Harper. It's a nice play from Harper, once again improvising as his quarterback was flushed out to his left. It was a nice pass from Fisher on the run. Snap is down for the PAT. It's blocked!
The extra point is blocked.
So big play from special teams there. And this game is knotted up at 6.
Left in the third quarter. Noble Bears 6, Piedmont 6.
5:17 left to go in the third quarter. We'll take it with them. This is Piedmont Wildcat Football, powered by Squirtle TV.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. The Bears capitalize on the turnover. Both of these teams capitalizing off of turnovers. Bears interception in the first quarter. The Wildcats would cap that off with a 17-yard touchdown run from Josh Mars. Fumble from Cannon Wood for the Wildcats, and the Bears capitalize on a 35-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Colin Fisher to wide receiver Brandon Harper. Kick is up, and it's going to go out of bounds. So that'll be a flag on the play. Went out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. Kick out of bounds on the Bears. So because of the penalty, that ball should be at about the 35-yard line, but the Wildcats will get the ball where it went out of bounds here at the 41. Now they're going to move it up a little bit. I thought they were going to leave it there, but they're going to enforce that penalty from the line the ball went out. 5-yard penalty. So that'll move the ball up to the 46. Good field position for the Cats as they'll take over first down and 10. Mars under center. 2 receivers set, 1 to his left, 1 to his right. 3 running backs. Lucian in motion. So Wildcats will stop and take a look to the sideline and get the play call. Changing things up. Same formation, Mars under center. Josh Mars. That play was dead from the beginning. Josh Mars turned around, didn't have a running back to hand the ball off to, and he had nowhere to go, and he's going to be taken down for a 5-yard loss on the play. Wildcats can't do this offensively. Mars under center, nowhere to go again. He's going to keep the ball as that play was blown up as well, and Mars is going to find a way to get a couple of yards on the play. Noble Bear down on the play. Looks to be number 11, LT Taylor. Hopefully he's okay. So he's going to get up and shake out the cobwebs as he was shaken up slightly on the play. So 2 plays back to back, blown up by the Noble Bears. See what the Wildcats can do here. 3rd down and 13 from the 43-yard line. And see if the Wildcats can convert another big 3rd down. 2 wide receivers set, 1 to Mars's left, 1 to his right. 3 running backs in the game. Mars gets the snap, handoff up the middle, Noah, pitch to the left to Lucian. Lucian gets a block, makes one man miss, and he's going to work his way up to about the 50. See what the Wildcats decide to do here, as it'll be 4th down and 5. So an 8-yard gain on the play on 3rd down and 13. That'll move the ball up to the 50, where it'll be 4th down and 5 with 3:15 left to go in the 3rd quarter. This game knotted up at 6. So as I was mentioning earlier, both of these teams capitalizing off of turnovers. Looks like the Wildcat offense is going to come back out for the play. Mars not in punt formation. Mars under center. Lucian motion, gets the ball. Mars keeper up the middle. He's got nowhere to go. He's going to be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage by a number of Noble Bears. Nowhere to go. He was looking for Lucian on the pitch. Decided to keep the ball. And the Bears with a big 4th down stop. So now the Bears in business here with 1st down and 10 from the 50-yard line after the turnover on downs. So Mars unable to convert the 4th down. Bears take over at the 50, 1st down and 10, 2:47 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 4 wide receivers set, 2 to Fisher's left, 2 is to his right. Shotgun formation, gets the snap back to pass. looking deep, flushed out of the pocket, makes a couple men miss, trucks a man at the 40.
Down to the 43-yard line.
He's going to be down at about the 44-yard line.
Brogan Hardy with the stop.
Nice hard run from Colin Fisher for the Bears. Was looking for his receiver, L.T. Taylor, down the field. Nothing was there. Snap, handoff to number 23, stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Nice play there from Talon Owen for the Wildcats.
Talon Owens. There's a flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play as well. To see what this flag is. Illegal motion on the offense. So it'd be a 5-yard penalty.
There's a legal shift by the offense.
That'll move the ball back to about the 48-yard line. So Coach Hall deciding what he wants to do. He could leave it as it is. See what he decides to do here. If he leaves it as it is, it will be 3rd down and 3 from the 43. If he declines the penalty, if he accepts the penalty.
Penalty is declined. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
So Coach Hall decides to decline the penalty. It was a 2-yard loss on the play, so it'll be 3rd down and 5 from the 45-yard line for the Bears. Fisher in shotgun formation, 2 receivers to his left. Gets the snap. Screen play. Lots of green room in front of L.T. Taylor as he's going to work his way up to the 35-yard line for a Noble Bear 1st down.
That play is good for another Noble Bear 1st down.
So another screen play, another chunk play for the Bears. Wildcat defense unable to make the stop on 3rd down and 5. 1st down and 10, 35-yard line. Fisher gets the snap, handoff up the middle,
Number 23, Colin
stacked
Thomas
up at the line, about 1-yard gain.
By number 69, Jordan Houston.
Colin Thomas with the carry. 2nd down and 9. Two wide receivers set for Fisher. 2 receivers to his left, 1 tight end. Scrambles to his right, back to pass, looking for his receiver. Now he's going to tuck it and run. He's going to get down the sideline. He's going to go out of bounds at about the 36, 37-yard line. 28-yard line, rather. Talon Owen shaking up on the play for the Wildcats. Owen will exit.
That brings up 3rd and 2.
It's replaced by number 84, Ryder Jones, 6'2", 200-pound junior for the Wildcats. 2 wide receivers set for Fisher. Fisher in the shotgun formation. Gets the snap, handoff.
Handoff number 1, Brandon Harper around the end.
Harper around the end, gets out of bounds, good enough for a 1st down. Goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Pushed out of bounds, but the result of the play is a Noble Bear 1st down.
So the Bears moving the ball well. Quarterback, 6'3", 205. Just trucking defenders as he goes out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 3.
Don't know what Coach Greg George said to his quarterback at the half, but Fisher's come out with some fire. Quarterback keeper up the middle, stacked up at the line,
Handoff
pushes
up the
forward for about 2 yards.
middle. Correction, quarterback keeper up the middle. Stopped the line of scrimmage.
See if the lunge forward gets him any progress. 2nd down and 3 now with 10 seconds left to go. Let's see what the Bears decide to do here. Looks like they're going to let the clock tick, and that's going to end the 3rd quarter as it's ticking down 1-0.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, the Noble Bears 6, Piedmont 6.
So the Bears strike first in the 3rd quarter and knot the game up at 6 apiece after a turnover fumble from Cannon Wood. So we'll take the timeout with them into the 3rd quarter. Your score is 6-6. This is Piedmont Wildcat Football powered by Squirtle TV.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. Noble Bears looking to punch in the end zone to take the lead here to start the fourth quarter. They've got a second down and goal from the 3-yard line as they're going to move down to the south end zone after the end of quarter. This is the same end zone that they had a chance last time they were here. See if the Wildcat defense can come up big again one more time.
Let's go, fans. Let's hear it for our Noble Bears as they begin the fourth quarter.
It's been all Noble Bears this second half. So Wildcats fumbled the ball early third quarter. Noble Bears capitalized with a 35-yard touchdown pass from Colin Fisher to Brandon Harper to tie this game up at 6. PAT was no good off a block, and that's how we got where we are here in the third quarter. Wildcat score coming all the way back in the first quarter, a 17-yard touchdown run from quarterback Josh Mars. Here we go. Second down and 3. Fisher in the shotgun formation. 2 running backs. Quarterback keeper up the middle. And that's going to be a Noble Bear touchdown. The second and goal from the 3, and Colin Fisher punches it in for the Bears. And the Bears will take the lead 12-6 with 11:55 left to go in the game. As I mentioned earlier, Colin Fisher, a big quarterback, 6'3", 205, able to punch that in for the Bears.
Noble lines up for the two-point conversion.
So Fisher stays out there, 2-point conversion. Fade pattern.
Pass into the end zone.
Pass broken up. Brandon Harper, the intended receiver.
Harper is incomplete. Your score is now
So that could
6. Your Noble
play a
Bears
factor.
12.
As with 11:55 left to go in the fourth quarter and this game, Noble Bears take the lead 12-6. We'll take this quick timeout. We'll be back. It's Piedmont Wildcat Football powered by Squirtle TV.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field. Backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium, Piedmont Wildcat Football. Anthony Mellendorf, voice of the Wildcats, here with you. Appreciate everybody joining me tonight, wherever you're watching and listening from. Right here on Piedmont Wildcats TV, powered by Squirtle TV. So the Bears punch it in, second and goal from the 3-yard line on a 3-yard scramble carry up the middle from quarterback Colin Fisher. Go for the 2-point conversion on a fade pattern, was looking for his receiver Brandon Harper on that play in the back right of the end zone, and that play was incomplete, broken up by the Wildcats. So with 11:55 left to go in the game, the Bears take the lead 12-6. So the Bears with a touchdown in the third quarter, a touchdown in the fourth quarter. Now we'll have to see if the Wildcats can answer.
Number 82 set to kick off for the Bears.
Jaden Fuston back to receive. Number 22, Jacob Englund, also back to receive. Let's see what happens here. Another pooch kick. This one's going to be received at about the 35-yard line. A lot of good blocks in front of number 27, Israel Robles. And that's going to be about a 10-yard return out to about the 35-yard line. That ball taking it from about the 25 up to the 35, 34 and a half yard line where the Wildcats will take over first down and 10. So first down and 10, 11:49 left to go in the game. Josh Mars under center. No receiver set. Lucian in motion. Mars on the keeper. Gets stacked up at the line of scrimmage by about 3 Noble Bears, and that's going to be maybe about a yard gain. So Noble Bears defense starting to figure out this flex bone for the Wildcat offense, as the Wildcats have not been able to move the ball in the second half much. See if the Wildcats can get something going here and dig into the reserves early in the season. 2 wide receivers set, 1 to Mars's left, 1 to his right, 3 running backs. Under center, gets the snap, handoff up the middle, stacked up at the line. That's Israel Robles. So Robles with the 1 yard gain. It'll be third down and about 9 to go, as there is a Noble Bear shaken up on the play. Just appears to be a cramping matter as they are trying to stretch him out. His teammates down there stretching him out on the field. So we'll have a timeout on the field. We'll take the timeout with them. 10:57 left to go. When we come back, third down and 9 for the Wildcats. This is Piedmont Wildcat Football, powered by Squirtle TV.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com.
So welcome back to Noble Stadium as the Wildcats have a third down and 7 from about the 37-yard line. Looking to keep this drive going. It's number 40 shaking up on the play for the Bears. Mars has 3 receivers set, 2 running backs in the I formation. Fumble on the play, able to get the snap, also able to get the pitch out. And that's number 2, Jaden Houston on the play. There's also a flag on the play in the area of the line of scrimmage.
Flag on the play.
So got an illegal chop block on the offense. As once again, number 40 shaken up on the play. So that will be another costly penalty for the Wildcats, as they're trying to decide what to do here. Coach Greg George giving instructions to the referee staff. And that's going to move the ball all the way back to the 22-yard line, where it'll be third down and about 23 for the Wildcats. So a costly penalty there, as the Wildcats would have been able to go for it, as Jaden Houston on that play was able to get up to about a yard away from the first down. Third down and 23. Mars under center. 3 running backs, 2 receivers. Gets the snap, back to pass. Goes deep. Sails his receiver. Had a receiver open.
Pass intended for
Number 8, Alex Cope.
Alex Kopp is incomplete.
6'2", 175-pound junior. The intended receiver on the play. Mars lets that play develop just a little bit. He hits Kopp for what would have been a touchdown. Nevertheless, 4th down and 23, 10:33 left to go. Mars back in punt formation. Harper and Taylor back to receive the punt. As the punt is received at about the 40-yard line by Taylor. And LT Taylor stacked up right there at the 44-yard line. So a 30-yard punt, a 3-yard return, and the Bears will take over 1st down and 10 from the 43-yard line. .10:22 left to go. The Wildcat defense really needs to step up here, as the Noble Bears, these last couple possessions, have really gotten all they wanted on offense. So Fisher in the shotgun formation, trio of receivers to his left, gets the snap, handoff up the middle. Colin Thomas forces his way all the way up to the 50. So nice run on the play. Moves the ball all the way up to about the 49, not the 50. Or it'll be 2nd down and 4. Fisher in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his left, gets the snap. Handoff up the middle once again. Gets out to about the 50-and-a-half-yard line. Bring up 3rd down and 2. Colin Thomas on the handoff. 3rd down and 2, 9:27 and ticking. 12-6 game. Bears on top. Same formation. 3 receivers set. Staggered to Fisher's left. Motion. Gets the snap. Quarterback keeper up the middle. It's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Number 25, Brogan Hardy on the stop.
Fisher fakes the handoff to Harper. Works his way up to the 54-yard line where it's 1st down and 10. 8:55 and counting. Fisher in the shotgun formation. Triangle set of receivers to his left, 1 running back. Handoff up the middle to Thomas. Makes a man miss. Finds a hole. Gets out to the 40-yard line.
Number 71, Jesse Knapp on the stop. That'll bring up 2nd and 4.
6-yard gain on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 4 from the 40-yard line with 8:23 and counting in the 4th quarter. Noble Bears in no hurry here, looking to milk as much clock as they can with a 6-point lead. Same formation, triangle of receivers to Fisher's left, 1 running back to his right. Gets the snap from the shotgun, handoff up the middle to Thomas.
Handoff 23, back up the middle again.
Good for a 2-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 2 from the 42. So see if the Wildcats can come up with a big stop here. The Bears would presumably go for it unless they get sacked or get pushed backwards here. More than likely would end up going for it. Three wide receivers set for Fisher in the shotgun. 1 running back to his left. 2 receivers to his left. Motion from the right. Harper motion. Handoff up the middle. Thomas pushes forward.
Short of the 1st down, that'll bring up 4th down.
Only about a half a yard gain on the play. It'll be 4th down and 1.5.
Number 71, Jesse Knapp on the stop.
Jesse Knapp on the stop there for the Wildcats, as you heard from the PA announcer. So the Bears with the decision. 6:58 left to go and counting. 4th down and 2 from the 38-yard line in plus territory. It looks like the offense is going to stay out on the field. Look for the screen pass here to the left. 3 receivers to his left. Quarterback keeper up the middle, makes a man miss. Fumble on the play, ball is out.
Ball is on the field.
It looks like the Wildcats recovered. Let's wait to see the referee. Fumble on the play, the Wildcats have it. Turnover on the play.
The Bears did not make the
Colin Fisher had enough yardage for the first down, fumbled the ball on the play, and the Wildcats recover. A big defensive stop. Wildcat defense really needed that. Let's see if they can capitalize on the turnover. 4th down and 2 there. Fisher made a man miss behind the line, lunged forward for the first down, and fumbled the ball. So the Wildcats will take over 1st down and 10 from the 38-yard line. Mars under center, 2 receivers, 3 running backs. Motion, Mars back to pass. Wide open on the sideline. That pass is completed to Colton Lucian. He's down the sidelines to the 30, to the 25, trucks the man at the 20, and he's out of bounds
ball on the field.
at about the 20-yard line. Colton Lucian on the play.
Call was that he was out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Beautiful pass from Josh Mars. Colton Lucian out on the wheel route. Nobody there defensively for the Bears. And that is a huge momentum play for the Wildcats offensively. First down and 10, 6:20 left to go. Mars under center, 21-yard line. Motion, gets the snap, pitches it out to the left. A lot of green grass in front of Lucian. Lucian's at the 10, makes a man miss, is tripped up at about the 9-yard line by the Noble Bears, and that's going to be another first down. So the Wildcats are going to have a first down and goal from the 9-yard line as there is a Noble Bear player shaken up on the play. Looks like another cramping issue. Noble coaching staff yelling at the sideline, telling them to drink water. It's a pretty humid day here in Oklahoma, about 95 for a high today. Of course, a late kickoff tonight, a 8 o'clock kickoff. And that was once again number 11, LT Taylor. He's been shaken up a couple times tonight. So the Wildcats, first down and goal from the 9-yard line after 2 big plays from their senior wide receiver, 5'10", 180-pound Colton Lucian. First play of after the turnover, a wide open pass from Josh Mars completed to Lucian for a big gain. And then a pitch to Lucian on the run play from his right to left. And the Wildcats are in action in the red zone here. First down and goal. Mars under center, gets the snap, fumbles the snap on the play. The ball is out, and it appears that the Bears have it. The Bears are all indicating that they have the ball. We'll have to see after the pile. And the Bears do have the ball. So after 2 big plays offensively for the Wildcats, a errant snap, and Mars is unable to bring the ball in. The ball once again gets put on the dirt, and the Wildcats are going to give the ball up. First down and 10 from the 9 for the Bears. See if the defense can step up one more time. 5:42 left to go in this game. Really need a good play defensively, or a good stand defensively here for the Wildcats. See what they can do. Fisher in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers, back, gets the snap, handoff up the middle, stacked up at the line, pushes forward though, all the way out to about the 16-yard line. Colin Thomas on the carry. That's good for about an 8-yard gain. It moves the ball all the way out to the 16-yard line where it'll be 2nd down and 2. Noble Bears in no hurry here. 5 minutes on the clock and counting. 10 on the play clock as they get in formation. Fisher gets the handoff, gets the snap, another handoff up the middle, stacked up at the line to gain. Line to scrimmage was Thomas. It's a good play defensively for the Wildcats. 3rd down and 2. 4:45 and ticking. Play clock will bring this down to about just over 4 minutes to go in the game. A big 3rd down defensively for the Wildcats. The Wildcats can make a stand here. They'll have a chance. 10 on the play clock. Bears get ready. Fisher gets the snap. Handoff. Wide open. Breaks 3 tackles. Breaks another tackle all the way out to the 50. Puts on the burners at the 40. At the 30. Tackled there. Brandon Harper all the way down to about the 22-yard line where he's taken out of bounds there by the Wildcats. Third down and 2 from the 17-yard line in negative territory, and they'll move the ball all the way down to the 24-yard line on a big chunk play from wide receiver Brandon Harper. So now Noble really in no hurry. 4:04 left to go in the game. 1st down and 10 from the 24 and plus territory. 12-6 game. 20 seconds left on the clock. Handoff up the middle. Colin Thomas. 2-yard gain on the play. Wildcats could use another turnover here. We'll have to see when Coach Hall decides to burn his timeouts. 3:48 and ticking. Play clock will bring this down to just over 3 minutes to go in the game. 2nd down and 8. Bears in no hurry. 15 on the play clock. Two wide receivers set for Fisher, one to his right, one to his left. One running back gets the snap in the shotgun, handoff up the middle. Colin Thomas makes one man miss and pushes forward. He's stacked up by a number of Wildcats there, including Cannon Wood, at about the 20-yard line. So that'll bring up another 3rd down. 3rd down and 7 from the 21-yard line. See if the Bears are going to get conservative here, as they're going to bring the play clock all the way down to 5, 4, and it looks like they're going to take a timeout here. Down to 1, and the Bears will take a timeout. 2:27 left to go in the game. 12-6 in favor of the Bears. We'll take this timeout with them. It's Piedmont Wildcat Football, powered by Squirtle TV.
Stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. Bears on top of the Wildcats, 12-6, 2:27 left to go. After the timeout, 3rd down and 7. Let's see what the Bears decide to do. Motion. Quarterback Fisher gets the snap. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's got enough yardage for the 1st down. Brandon Harper on the motion. Colin Fisher on the quarterback keeper is going to pick up about 15 yards, and they'll move the ball down to the 9-yard line where it's 1st and goal for the Bears. Let's see what Coach Hall decides to do here. 2 minutes and counting. 15 on the play clock. The Bears are really in no hurry now. Field goal puts this out of 1-score range. So have to decide what the Bears want to do here. 2 wide receivers set. Fisher gets the snap. Handoff up the middle. That was Eric Kinsley. Tripped up on the play, as it looked like he had nothing but green grass in front of him. And Coach Hall is going to take a timeout. 1:36 left to go in this game. We'll take a quick one with him. We'll be back. It's Piedmont Wildcat Football, powered by Squirtle TV.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. After the timeout from Coach Jeff Hall, both teams have 2 timeouts left. 1:36 left to go in the game. Bears on top of the Wildcats, 12-6. 2nd down and goal from the 4-yard line. Fisher in the shotgun formation. 1 running back gets the snap. Handoff up the middle, stacked up at the line. Nice play there from Talon Owen for the Wildcats. Let's see if Hall burns another timeout here. Looks like he's going to let it go. Now he's calling a timeout. So about 5 seconds burned off the clock there. 1:23 left to go in the game. We'll keep it here. Bears on top of the Wildcats, 12-6. When they come back from the timeout, it'll be 3rd down and goal from about the 5-yard line, as that was a 2-yard loss on the play. So a good play from Talon Owen. Let's see if the Wildcats can do it again. If the Wildcats get a stop here, the Bears are going to have a decision to make. 1:23 left to go in the game. The Wildcats can stop the clock one more time if they get a stop here. The Bears could kick a field goal to make it a 9-point game. Or they could go for it on 4th down, which, based on how tonight has gone, my guess would be that they would decide to go for it on 4th down. Coach Greg George and Coach Jeff Hall going for every 4th down tonight. For the most part, few punts. So now the Bears in a flex bone formation. Quarterback keeper. Thomas tries to reach for the goal line. He's going to be stopped at about the 2-yard line. So Thomas with the quarterback keeper pushes his way all the way down to the 2-yard line. The Wildcats burn their last timeout. There is a flag on the field, so the Wildcats did not burn their timeout. Legal formation on the offense. We'll have to see what Coach Hall wants to do here. I missed that flag. That flag came from the sideline judge all the way on the opposite end of the field. Flag was hiding at about the 10-yard line. Coach Hall talking to the sideline ref right now, making a decision. Coach Hall at about the 10-yard line, making his way out to the field, yelling at the refs. So 3rd down and 5, 1:15 left to go in the game. Coach Hall done talking to the sideline official. The sideline official will make his way back to the head ref, have another discussion. Once again, motions, illegal motion on the offense. So it looks like Coach Hall is accepting the penalty, which will move the ball all the way back to about the 10-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 10 for the Bears. 1:15 left to go in the game. Fisher in the shotgun formation. Motion, gets the snap, handoff. A lot of room out to the left, but stacked up, and that's going to be a 2-yard loss and out of bounds. So Brandon Harper goes out of bounds where it's going to be 4th down and goal from about the 15-yard line. Players shaking up on the sidelines. Noble Bears shaking up on the Piedmont sideline at about the 10-yard line. So we'll get a timeout here. 1:09 left to go in the game. 4th down and goal from the 10-yard line for the Bears. 12-6 game. We'll have to see what Coach Greg George decides to do after this timeout. We'll take it with him. Piedmont Wildcat Football, powered by Squirtle TV.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers.
As we hear the cheering, welcome back to Noble Stadium. Anthony Millendorf, voice of the Wildcats, here with you. Great football action to start the season in Class 5A. Been a grind. Wildcats got on top early in the first quarter on a 17-yard scramble from Josh Mars. It's been all Noble Bears in the second half. 4th down and 13, 4th down and goal from the 13 rather. Offense on the field, Colin Fisher in the shotgun. Coach Greg George is going to call a timeout and once again try to decide what he wants to do here. 1:09 left to go. We'll take it with him. Piedmont Wildcat Football, powered by Squirtle TV.
Need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. After the timeout, looks like the offense for the Bears is going back out on the field. 4th down and goal from the 13. 1:09 left to go in the game. Both teams with one timeout. Colin Fisher in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers. Motion from his right. Back to pass. Looking towards the end zone. In the corner of the end zone. Over the head of Brandon Harper, the intended receiver. And the Wildcats will take over on downs. They'll have about 1 minute and 3 seconds to try to go from the 13-yard line all the way down the field with one timeout to tie this game up and possibly take the lead if they can get it in and get the PAT. 6-point game, 12-6, 1:03 left to go in the game. We'll keep it here. I like the decision from Coach Greg George to go for it on 4th down. If you get the touchdown, you put it away. If you don't, the Wildcats are now on the 13-yard line. So let's see what they decide to do. 2 wide receivers set. Josh Mars under center. He gets the snap. Back to pass. Looking down the field, and that ball's overthrown. Intended receiver on the play is number 8, Alex Kopp. Second down and 10, 57 seconds left on the clock. So the Bears are now going to set up in a prevent-like defense. As they got one of their safeties set up at about the 30-yard line, looking for anything over the top. Sure, that's what the coach is telling them. Nothing over the top here, as now they get back in a regular cover 2 formation. Mars under center. No time left on the play clock. Gets the snap off. Back to pass. Wide open on the sidelines. Caught by a Colton Lucian out of bounds at about the 21-yard line.
Number 1, Brandon Harper with the stop. Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. 22-yard line.
So it'll be third down for the Wildcats. 51 seconds left on the clock. So good connection. Pass play there from Josh Mars to Colton Lucian. Third down and 1, 51 seconds left to go. Josh Mars under center. Gets the snap. Handoff up the left-hand side to Cannon Wood. Cannon Wood pushes forward. The ball is out. Fumble on the play. Looks like it was recovered by the Wildcats.
Recovered by Piedmont. It's first down and 10 from the 24-yard line.
See if Coach Hall burns a timeout here. 40 seconds, clock ticking. 36, 35 seconds. Wildcats unable to get in the offense. Now 30 seconds, and now Coach Hall burns a timeout. So it should be about 31 seconds left on the clock. We'll see if they put any more time back on it. So Coach Hall calls a timeout. 30 seconds left to go. First down and 10 from the 24-yard line. 12-6 game. Quick timeout, we'll take it with them. Piedmont Wildcat Football, powered by Squirtle TV.
And get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium. First down and 10, 29 seconds. Did not put any more time on the clock. Coach Hall is chirping at the refs, and now they do put time back on the clock. 34 seconds left on the clock. 12-6 game. Wildcats first down and 10 from the 24. No timeouts left. Mars back to pass, and he's going to be sacked. Luke Conley with the sack on the play. Wildcats get set up. 15 seconds left. Snap the ball and spike it. So a third down and about 15 from the 23-yard line. 12 seconds left to go in the game. Mars under center. 3 wide receivers. Back to pass.
14 back to pass.
Looking deep. Has his receiver. And a catch! All the way down at the 40-yard line. That is number 24, Lane Whitworth, on the catch. Wildcats, 6 seconds left. Got to get up to the line of scrimmage. And Josh Mars is going to spike the ball. 4 seconds left on the clock. So Lane Whitworth, a 6'1", 170-pound sophomore, on the jump ball at the 40-yard line. And the Wildcats still have life.
Let's hear it, fans. Let's cheer on our Noble Bears.
That's a timeout from Coach Greg George. Will keep this timeout here. So nice play there as Josh Mars took the short 2 steps, fired the ball down the field. Lane Whitworth able to go up and make the catch. So the Wildcats with 4.5 seconds left on the clock. See what they decide to do here. Should be a heave at least towards the end zone. See what they line up here in. After the timeout, Bears in the prevent defense. 5 defensive backs lined up between the 15 and 10-yard line.
Let's hear it, fans.
Wildcats in a 4 wide receiver set, 2 receivers to Mars's left, 2 to his right. Mars takes the snap.
Back to pass.
Mars heaves towards the end zone. The ball is up and it's going to be intercepted. The ball intercepted by number 11, LT Taylor, and that's going to end the ball game.
11 LT Taylor. And that, my friends, is your ball game. Piedmont 6, Noble Bears 12.
So good valiant effort from both teams. Coach Jeff Hall making his way towards Coach Greg George as they're going to make their customary handshake. Coaching staff. And now the players are going to make their way towards the 50 and shake hands. And that's going to be your ball game. So the Piedmont Wildcats fall in week 1 to the Noble Bears 12-6. Wildcats got on top early in this game in the first quarter on a 17-yard touchdown run from Josh Mars. That was off of an Ethan Shelton interception. No scores in the second quarter. Noble Bears striked first in the third on a 35-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Colin Fisher to wide receiver Brandon Harper. And to start the fourth quarter, Colin Fisher capitalized off of a Piedmont turnover with a 3-yard touchdown run. Wildcats did make another defensive stop late in this game. Just not able to make enough of them. Did have a chance there towards the end. A big pass from quarterback Josh Mars to Lane Whitworth at about the 40. Ultimately a turnover to end the game from the Wildcats. So the Wildcats will fall in week 1, 12-6 to the Bears. Be back in action next Friday night at home for their first home game. That'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff against the El Reno Indians. So Wildcats back in action next Friday at home against the El Reno Indians. Well, that's going to be all for me. I appreciate everybody listening and watching from wherever you are at. This is Anthony Mellendorf, the voice of the Wildcats, with you for one more time. And remember, folks, it's a great day to be a Wildcat. This is Piedmont Wildcat Football, powered by Squirtle TV. Have a great night, folks.
Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com